Hey folks, today I'm going to bring you along in the garden and show you how to plant onion sets for a beautiful, full, rich onion harvest at the end of the year. Now, real briefly, I want to touch on the difference between onion sets, which are these little tiny bulbs you can get at your local garden center, and onion seed. Sorry, my camera's showing this to you backwards. Onion seed, you can start yourself and get full onion bulbs from them in the same year, but you have to seed start onions indoors 2 to 3 months before the planting time in your area. They're tiny little wispy greens. They're hard to deal with, so most gardeners prefer to grow onions from the sets. And sets are created by a seed company who planted seed probably about midsummer the year before. They harvested the tiny little bulbs in the fall and cured them, which means they let them sort of dry out, get a papery outer peel, and then they store them over winter and ship them out to you in the spring. These are a great way to go. A lot easier to plant these than tiny little wispy onion greens. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do this in the garden, and specifically the way I like to do it for really low maintenance onion beds. I love onions. I'm a home cook. I use them in home remedies. I love onions, and so we grow a lot every year, so I'm just going to bring you along in the garden. We're going to go through a few steps. We garden in wide rows. The beds are mulched with straw, and to plant, we are simply going to part the mulch and plant the onions in about an inch, covered by about an inch of soil, space them 6 to 8 inches apart. I'll walk you through all of that. Let's go out to the garden and get going. First thing we're going to go do is part the straw for our planting rows. Now this is a wide bed, and I actually like to run my rows across the width of it, so I do that before I go in and plant. We're going to space them about 6 to 8 inches apart. When you go to plant your onions, make sure you're planting them the right way, with the roots coming out the bottom and the pointy side up. So here's another funny little shaped one. This side up and the root side down. Plant onions, you don't want to dig your hole more than about 1.5 to 2 inches deep, and your onion should never be buried by more than an inch of soil. So we're just going to barely cover these ones, and then that will be good. Onions in this manner really will help cut back on the weeds, will help hold moisture in, and make a lot less work for you as the gardener.